Today I decided to do some variations that are very hard for me. Just some stuff basically that I know I'm going to struggle with, because that's basically the whole point. If you're training and you're always doing things and you feel good and successful after doing those things, then you're basically not training hard enough. So the point is to actually hit failure so many times to the point where you don't actually fail anymore. So I'm just trying here, as you can see, a tuck planche, but I'm really trying to hold, and then maybe if I have enough strength, bring my knees behind my elbows. So I'm basically going from a tuck to a more advanced tuck. A lot of people struggle with their knee placement relative to their elbows. They can't really push past that elbow point because it takes a lot of strength. So I did fatigue on those quite quickly because it was quite tough. Then I moved on to planche leans. What I'm focusing on here is mainly something that somebody taught me who can full planche. He was saying how I should focus on having my hips a bit lower so that I can lean forward more, and that's actually something that's helped me a lot. Looking at these clips, I think I do have a little bit of high hips, but again, I'm quite tall, so I'm 6'2", so definitely gonna have to build some more strength. But I'm on my toes, which is good, and I am leaning forward quite a bit. To wrap up the planche leans, I basically just did reps on them. So instead of leaning forward to the point where I fall out of it and then rest, I'm doing like 75 to 80% of my maximum, but I'm doing more reps just to build up that fatigue in the shoulders. And as you can see, my arms are locked the entire time. If you're not locking your arms when you're doing planche training, then you might as well not do it at all, because it's a straight arm skill. So I'm only saying that because I've seen sometimes people bend their elbows, but you don't want to bend your elbows at all. You want to completely lock out and really strengthen your planche by doing that. Here's just an exercise that I picked up. So it's basically going from a frog stand to a bent arm handstand hold. As I said at the start of this video, I'm 6'2", so I've got a lot of weight on my legs because they're quite long. So then here is when I'm trying to catch myself and stop myself from falling. This was a bit of a fatigue day for me, so I'm not actually trying to press up into the handstand from here. I'm just trying to catch myself, and I'm still actively pushing down into the ground. So I'm still using my shoulders quite a lot, even though it looks like I'm not moving, so I'm not working anything. This is actually quite hard. Right here I'm pushing down quite a bit, and yeah, it's isometric for my shoulders, which basically means I'm using muscle activation to stay in one position. Right here, there we go. I'm trying not to let my knees touch the ground whatsoever. So play like a little game of like the floor is lava, basically. But anyway, after I fatigued on those, went straight to some handstands. Here the form is not great, but again, I have worked my shoulders quite a bit. By this point, I've done the tuck planche, the planche lean, and then that frog stand to bent arm hold. So my shoulders were quite fatigued, so any sort of handstand hold I would be happy with at this point. Yeah, this one is definitely not good. As you can see, there's a big curve in my back, so yeah, it doesn't look too good. But at the same time, I did manage to straighten it out here, which is what you can see. Yeah, and well, went a bit out of control there, but that's fine at the end. And then yeah, moved on to some handstands on the floor without the parallettes. Somewhere else in the gym. That's just another hack that I like to use if I'm staying on kind of one section for too long, whether it's in the gym or in the park. Then it's like I get fatigued mentally, so I like to move around and do the exercises in different places just to keep my mind awake, because training sometimes can get quite boring. So that's just a hack for anyone. If you're finding it boring or you're getting mentally drained, just go to like a different area of the gym or the park and keep doing your workout just to keep it fresh. So 10 to 20 minutes in a certain area and then move. But that's it basically for this day. Mainly worked my shoulders. And yeah, subscribe if you enjoyed these videos, and stay tuned for more coming up soon.